good looks and talent will only get you so far. You need the New York hustle. Welcome to the Florida Project. This is episode number 4 with your host, Rahz. Let's go inside. Building a six-figure personal training business, in my opinion, takes 3 things. 1, you have to have a $1 million message. 2, you must know who your ideal prospect is. And 3, a unique offer that solves that prospect's biggest pain. So let's talk a little bit about that so you guys can understand that now that I'm in Florida, I understood that my $1 million message was simply, I assist women over 40 to not only understand their bodies, but know what to eat, when to eat it, how much of it to eat specifically for their goals and their body type. This is my message. This is what I do. My prospect is a female between 40 and 60 entering into perimenopause, as I stated in my best-selling book, The Menopause Success Triangle. And 3, my offer, I have 2 primary offers. See, my primary offers are a 6-week short duration program that get them immediate results, and a 12-week program, which is my primary offer, which gets them in, gives me a little bit more higher ticket, and gives me a little bit more time to specifically build trust, build value, and get them a result so that they buy into my system, my philosophy, and more importantly, start to share my unique solution with their friends, their colleagues, and their families. This is how you build a true business. If you want to build a profitable 6-figure personal training business, you don't want to miss one of the 3. 1, if you have your message, you're going to be able to dial it in, speak to your prospect. 2, you have to have an offer, something to sell them that's going to solve their pain. When you do that, you are going to be able to not only dominate your market, but you're going to be able to thrive throughout the months. See, a lot of personal trainers are able to launch and have a great month on a 6-week free boot camp, or a 6-week offer, or a 12-week or a 28-day. But can they sustain that for 12 months is the critical answer to the question of, do they really have a 6-figure business? Just because you have a $10,000 month does not mean you have started a 6-figure business. You have to have 12 consecutive months at over $8,300. That will net you $100,000 in total revenue, not net profit. See, that's a whole different ball game. But I didn't get into this business for the money. I got in it because I have a mission. And that's what we teach at fitnessbusinessmastery.com. We want people to have a mission so that that mission fuels their hustle, because the hustle is real. My hustle is so real that I get up early, I stay up late, I'm always working on myself. It's part of our founding principles here at Metaburn Fitness and Fitness Business Mastery. In the car with Rahz, just finished up a Saturday session, actually just a quick analysis, and wanted to work out with one client. Don't do a lot of Saturday work, but thought it'd be important to get this sale in and then get her started just for momentum purposes. Now I'm heading to the gym to get my own workout in, but I had something I wanted to share with you guys about the hustle. We've had a great start here in Florida, but a lot of times people are asking me, you know what, how much do I need to work in order to get to my goals? What do I need to do in order to reach the income value that I want, or the income number? And I tell people, you got to set big goals, and then you got to be willing to do big things in order to get that. You got to take massive action, and you can't expect success right out the gate. One of the key elements to what I've done and what I do in my entire life is about pushing myself and pushing my limits, so that I know that I'm willing to say, at the end of the day, did I exhaust all options? Did I push myself to a level where I know, you know what? I'm exhausted, but I'm exhausted because I put the damn work in. And what is your mission? That's my question for you. What fuels your hustle? See, because I know that when I have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to train for 5 hours, and then I got to come back to my office, and then I got to shoot content videos, and then I got to schedule meetings, and then I got to do consultations, I have to have fuel all day, every day. And I got to have energy that's 100% delivering, listening, willing to give everything I have. See, my fuel is my mission. We want to make an impact in the world. And I say we, that means my team, my business partner, Greg Califatic, and the guy behind the camera, the people that you don't get to see each and every day, but that make Metaburn and Fitness Business Mastery roll. See, the mission is what fuels us. I want to know, What's your mission? See, when I got here to Florida on July 18th, my number one thing was to build a business that's sustainable, but was creating a lifestyle fitness business. Have you heard about a lifestyle fitness business? What I want you guys to think about is, are you creating the business model that serves you and your goals? See, when I decided that I was going to open up a personal training business here in Florida, I wanted to make sure that it was going to fit my lifestyle, the things that I wanted to do. I wasn't going to work from dark 30 to late 30 and then not have a life, because you got to have balance. So I set goals. My first goal was to hit 20 clients, and I did that in 14 days. 20 mid-tier clients in 14 days. We almost sold out our 6-week Little Black Dress program. Then my goal is 5 additional from the remaining leads, which gives me 25 total clients. Right away, you can see that I've already had a successful launch of my business. Now, what's the next step? The next step is converting those existing 25 clients into membership or electronic transfer members, so that now I have a sustainable business. I can predict what type of income is going to come in on the first or the third, whichever day I do my draft. See, that is critical to your success, understanding your numbers. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the 5 pillars of business a little bit later in this episode. But what I want to share with you is that selling is critical. Your conversion mechanism. How do you sell once you get a prospect into your door? So I just finished a consultation with a young lady, and the cool thing is that you have to be willing to hustle in this game if you want to be successful, and the hustle is real. And what I did is that I realized that she's a nursing student, she's a mother, and she's got a full schedule. So the number one objection was time, but she didn't want, her number one pain was feeling fear of gaining weight and being out of shape and not being able to get back into the game of dating and just taking care of herself. She's had a huge evolution in her life over the last 4 years. And so I made sure to really reiterate the importance of body being business and balance, but understanding that if you're going to have it all for yourself, you must be willing to give up the go up. So I realized that time was her number one objection as well. So I made sure to let her know that I wasn't expecting the recommendation to be 4 or 5 times per week, but I recommended twice a week just to give her the limited, the easy entry into the program. She's going to get started, which is awesome, but we needed to wait until she got her schedule, because if you know anything about the nursing career, and she's doing clinicals, 50 hours of work a week per week, and a mother of 2, she didn't have her schedule with her. So I said, hey, why don't you fill this application out? What I want you to do is fill out your agreement. We'll get you scheduled. Text me tomorrow, and we'll make sure to lock you in for your fitness evaluation to get you started. And then I closed with the fact that I knew that I said, I'm excited for you, because now is the time where we're going to set forth your next chapter in your life. How does that feel? See, as a business owner, what I want you guys to think about is making sure that you stay open-minded. Open-minded is the key to your success, because you have to adapt your business depending on the situation that is presenting itself at that given moment, right? So like one of the things that I said, I had to adapt the offer, but I may have to adapt the time I train clients. I may have to adapt the business model. See, some of the clients, if I just want to train from 5:30 to 12, but someone needs to be here at 3, I have to adapt, or I can't service that person, correct? That's what I'm able to do because I understand my goals as a business owner. So let's talk a little bit about balance in life. See, there's a couple distinct things you need to understand. 1, your gym time. 2, are you getting into taking care of your body? Remember we talked about fuel? Fuel was what? My mission. I fueled my mission that gives me the ability to hustle, right? Because I had a serious mission that make a huge impact in this world, to assist 1 million people to transform their bodies, their minds, and more importantly, their businesses, right? So like, I really truly believe that I have to get time to go to the gym. I gotta work out. I gotta get my 30 minutes in. I have to sweat every single day. At least 5 days a week, I want to sweat, do something, ride my bike, play tennis, go for a swim, go to the gym, lift weights. I hurt my shoulder this week actually for the first time in about 6 years. What's up, man? Just heading into the gym Saturday morning, and wanted to give a quick shout and say when the hustle is real. When you know that you got a lot of things going on, you got to make sure to get you some energy. Always going with the Starbucks, and we're going to get a quick workout in here. and I've already had a consultation, closed the sale, and got it's a full day of fun stuff. Got a team meeting going on today with the New York team, and then we got a couple other things that I'm excited about. I'll share with you guys in the next episode or two. Rocking the old Equinox Train shirt. Haven't been there in a while. It's been a fun. I can't believe I pulled this out of the archives, but we're gonna get it nice and sweaty here in Anytime Fitness. And I just want to wish you guys a happy and awesome day. But what I want you guys to realize and take away from this is that it is critical that you make sure you find time for your fitness, because if you're going to have it all, your body is your weapon, and your weapon is going to allow you to have the performance that you need daily to have the energy so that you can not only produce, but produce like a beast. Go get them. I also have meetings at Starbucks all the time. You know, where I'm at Starbucks, I met with a real estate agent today. Amazing. She sold me my home here in Florida. You know what? I met with her for a couple of reasons. One, she's an awesome person. I wanted to get some business cards from her so that I could share what she did for us. But two, to connect. Because I know that she's a powerful influencer in the neighborhood. She knows everything. She knows what I need to know. I don't know the plumbers. I don't know the gutters people, right? So I could always reach out to Bree and say, hey, Bree, can you give me a number, a referral, a recommendation? I know that she's selling homes all over the state, or all over the Martin County, so I could easily say, hey, if you know someone that's in Palm City or Stewart, why don't you let them know? I'll give them a free personal training session, and I'll give you a kickback for helping me out. See, that's the power of networking. I also use Zoom with my team in New York, or with my graphic designers, or with my editors and videographers. You have to use technology to your best opportunity so that you can build a business, because it's all about what? Building a lifestyle business. So I want you guys to think about being open-minded. Remember Kaizen. Kaizen is constantly and always growing, right? I remember when I stumbled upon this philosophy, and it really struck, because it was a time in my life where I was doing a lot of this. And I wasn't doing anything consistently. I didn't have a consistent daily program. I didn't have a consistent workout program. I didn't have any consistency in my life. All I thought was, I need to make money. I got to do this. I got to. And I realized that I was running into the ground. But then I slowed down and said, what do I need to improve on? Incrementally, slowly, each day. So now I meditate. Now I work out. Now I practice being a great stepfather and a great husband and a great business owner and a great friend. But I practice daily on this. Because if you're not constantly and always growing, what happens is that the trends come and go. What happens is your competition expands and grows their mind, and then you're left behind thinking the same old ways. I can tell you that I have not been able to grow Metaburn Fitness over the last 10 years plus by being stuck. You can see a lot of the books behind me. One of them here is The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes. I truly recommend you read that book. It's a phenomenal book. I love this book about high performance habits by Brendan Burchard. Those books are strategically there for you to see so that you can understand that if you want to expand your mind so that you can think differently, you can perform as an entrepreneur differently, you could adapt the Kaizen philosophy as Tony Robbins put in my mind almost 18 years ago, right? This is all critical to your growth as a fitness business owner. It's why we've had so much success with the Florida project to date. And I can tell you that our next step, the next step is just like the game of golf, right? Just like the game of golf, you have to practice, you got to tweak, and you got to adapt, because you never know what your lie has from the lie that you're going to get on each and given every shot. So just like in life, you have to be willing to practice. Golf is that game. Haven't played in a really long time, and I got to tell you, it's just hitting out in the range out here. A little humbling, because I haven't had the sticks out in probably about a year and a half, 2 years. Last time I was on the range, I haven't played a game around in probably 5 years, and I used to love this game. And I'm glad to be down here in Florida, where I have the opportunity to play courses like this. It's a beautiful course back here, 2 courses, a blue and a red. And I look forward to getting better, working on the swing, loosening up some flexibility, and I'm just willing to kind of work my game like I work my business. You know, I put the time in to learning marketing, sales, operations, finances, customer service, 5 pillars of business, so that I could actually perfect it and be able to open up multiple studios when I want. Same thing out on the greens. You got to swing the clubs, get a little bit better each day. So I had to know that I had to consistently adapt my business and my philosophies so that I can grow. Coming to Florida, I knew that there's a different prospect. So we needed to tweak the offer. I knew that my message was dialed in. I wasn't going to change that, but I had to change the simple offer. And then you got to master your 5 pillars of business. So what are the 5 pillars of business? Pillar number 1, you must be able to sell so that you can convert your prospects. 2, you need to market so that you can attract your ideal prospect. 3, you must understand, 1, the finances, your numbers, right? Then you need to understand the operations where we are right now. I have 20 clients, 5 more coming in. We're about to launch our primary offer, which is a 12-week transformation. The goal is bring 10 more clients, into the program. So if you're doing the numbers, you keep it up with me, 10, right? Plus 25 is 35 clients. No way will I be able to train all 35 clients. This is where operations comes in. We have a training manual. We have a 30-day internship for bringing on and onboarding a new personal trainer to the business. So I'll be hiring my first trainer for the Florida project over the next 30 days. You guys will actually see all about that in the process in the next episode, right? So I want you guys to know, and what are the other 2? You got customer service and you got fulfillment. It's critical. So let's talk about the 5. We have sales, marketing, operations, customer service, and finance. You need to know all 5 pillars in order to grow a lifestyle fitness business that's going to hit the 6-figure plus mark. Because we started the show off talking about 6 figures, because there's a lot of people who also, they talk, you know what? I'm going to hit 6 figures. I'm going to hit 6 figures this year. That's great. But are you really going to hit 6 figures, or are you going to do 2, 3, 4 months success and have a couple crash and burn months? I'm not sitting here to tell you that we don't have crash and burn months, but what I can tell you is that we predict them because we understand the market, we understand our business, so we have high, low, and medium. And then when you're building your business model out, what I want you guys to think about is, what is it? Is it going to fit your ideal life? For me, I want to have multiple chains or multiple income streams. It's why I'm also launching an online version of the MetaBurn Fitness brand. And I brought in my good buddy, James Modi from the UK, to share with me some of his philosophies, some of his strategies that are helping him help almost 150 UK personal trainers to launch a remote Fit Pro business.
I'm doing this. So I'm in this position now where it's sink or swim. I think this is what Rahz has been talking about, is like, for you guys in this room to be here, I believe that all of you will swim. When you have that opportunity, when you burn all your bridges, you will swim. So I was in this position where I'm like, okay, I'm going to swim. So I did. Month 1 went by. This is a brand new business. Did 3,000 in sales. Month 2, 5,000. Month 3, we did 8,000, which meant in 90 days, I did 16,000 pounds. From literally where I was doing £50 a month before that. Because I had a system, a strategy, but ultimately I had a belief system that I could make it work. And I told myself the right stories.
So you can see that I truly believe, just like Tony Robbins says, I don't have to know everything. One of the things I have to do is connect with those who do know, find out what they know, get their knowledge, utilize their knowledge so that I can grow my business. So I highly recommend you find out people and seek out people like Elijah when we're doing Facebook, when we're doing stuff like remote online training, when we were talking to James Modi. Now I want you to check out a little interview that I did with James right now so you guys can see a little bit about what I'm talking about if you want to add online training as a component to your business.
Yeah, so I'd love to tell you it's like a certain strategy that they're not implementing. Like, it'd be great, right? But ultimately, it's the mindset shift going from in-person to online. So if we look at someone who works online, the biggest thing that you've got to understand is you cannot physically touch your client. I know we're going to speak about hybrid and stuff like that later, but if you're going 100% online and you've been an in-person trainer, you've got to remember that so much of that chemistry is built from physical contacts. When they walk in and they literally can smell the coffee. If you've got a cup of coffee on the side, they know it's like, it's homely. This is a cool place. I can hear the music. Yeah, they haven't got that when it's online, when it's just you on their news feed. Like, you've got to stand out. So understanding your audience is more important than ever when you're in the online space. And we do it anyway for an offline business. But when you're online, you've got to go that level deeper and you've got to build that know, like, and trust. And unfortunately, the best way to do it in 99% of the cases is to understand their pain points more than their desires.
So as you can see, there's 3 things that we spoke about with James. 1, you got to know your pain point of your client. right? 2, you got to know the price point. And 3, you have to have a product that you know that you can get out there, whether it's going to be something that's a little bit more hands-on, where you're going to have to actually can go higher ticket, or you might want to do something that's a little bit less hands-on, more automated, right? Whatever business model is going to serve you, select it and then go to work to fulfill it. Get it out and market it. Test it so that you can see if your market actually wants what you're providing for them. I can tell you that what I'm going to do is a hybrid of a little of both, because I like to utilize some of the technologies. Rahz is one piece of technology. I'll also be using Fit Pro Diet Pro from Rick Shred. So I'll be utilizing some technology that allows me to shoot some videos, to create a membership site, deliver an amazing product to my end user, and more importantly, get them amazing results so that I don't have to spend all my time coaching, counting reps, and training clients, but I'll have a balanced income coming in each and every month. This is how you build a sustainable 6-figure personal training business and make it sure that it's a lifestyle fitness business. I can't wait to share with you guys all of the things that we're going to be doing over the next 12 months. But more importantly, in the next episode, you'll be seeing the operations aspect of how I bring in a new trainer, how I walk them through our process, onboard them over the next 30 days, and offload some existing clients without having my clients revolt. That's coming up in episode number 5. So I had a question from someone from our group at fitnessbusinessmastery.com. If you're not a part of that group, you can head over to fbmnation.com and get in and join. But I wanted to address this for the show because I think it was prevalent to the show topic of the hustle is real. Rahz, how often do I need to upgrade my offer so that I can increase my prices? So here's the deal. You want to come up with the primary offer that you have that's unique to your market. So it's unique to your solution as well, so that no one else is utilizing the same offer that you have. Now, a lot of people will have a 6-week challenge, a 6-week boot camp, a 6-week whatever. You need to give it a proprietary name. So one of the things we did is we don't use a 6-week challenge. Of course, we're using the little black dress, but when you get into the program, our meal plans, our grocery list, our psychology, our motivation, our accountability methods are all different. That is a critical aspect to making your offer unique and different to you. So I want to thank you so much for that question, James, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.